It's time to stop. Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm going to talk about Season 1, Episode 3 of WandaVision. We done so much more details on what's going on in this episode within Wanda's world, Wanda's life, and we see that she has the doctor shut in on her pregnancy, and we see that this is the way the intro is. We see that Vision and Wanda are getting ready. They're in preparation for their baby, and then they are going through every couple of days when it comes to having a getting ready for a baby. So, I love the 70s vibe. I love the outfits they wore. It's really nice. We see that every time Wanda is experiencing something with her tummy, we see that the house also reacts with her too. It's like she's controlling her her emotions and moods are making the house do things along with her, which I find fascinating. It's really great that they did that. I love that the house is pretty much used as a prop. We see that Dr. Nelson, who's talking to Wanda and Vision about the baby, he says he's throwing an invitation to the premier triangle is pretty much the same. Instead of saying that he wants to escape from this type of his reality in some way. We see that Vision and sees Herb cutting the wall by the driveway. It's so weird. The way he did it so naturally. I love the papaya joke that Vision said when he talks about when they mentioned the fruit. We see that Wanda's cutting up pineapple, which is that pineapple Agnes gave Wanda in the previous episode. So it pretty much answers the question in some way that every episode is followed by a decade and days at the same time. So once the next day or next episode, it just goes to another decade, and the pineapple is like the evidence of that. I really love when Wanda puts the butterfly mobile on the baby's cage, and like the butterfly thing we see in the end credits of the episode, and then it just naturally she makes them be alive, and she just opens the window and lets them go. We see that there's a commercial of a woman who wants to get away in this hydra soak. It's pretty much like a bath bomb in some way. At first I thought the commercial was gonna be like escape and travel to Sokovia or something like that. It's in the background, it kind of looks like Sokovia in a way. It's because of how Wanda emotions are and her mood. She activates the sprinklers in her house, and also Vision also notices that it affected everyone in Westview because he can't get a hold of the doctor or anyone at all, and the virus is out. And Geraldine comes in and she's asking for a budget, and because of her house sprinklers came out as well. And then we also see that the fact that she's talking to Wanda about her job, that she got a promotion. One's trying to listen, but also there's a stalk that she painted in baby's nursery, and it came to life, and which certifies that she brought Vision to life, and how she's trying to get rid of the stalk, but she can't, and that's because I feel like she can get rid of Vision first. She's not letting go of Vision in a way. That's why it's not, her magic power is not working now when it comes to getting rid of the stalk. So it just goes to another room. We see the Vision grabs the daughter, he fights him, and he just super speeds to his house, and how he's not. It's weird that I find it weird that he's not, but like he's not hiding the fact that he can do that, and I never seen Vision do that ever. So I was really interested in seeing that way. And then we see that outside, we see that Vision sees Agnes and Herb talking to each other, and then when I saw I rewatched the episode with closed captions, it said that they were whispering that did Geraldine go inside once Timmy's big or something like that. Something along the line for that. So it turns out that Wanda has twins. Actually, she named him Tommy and Billy. Agnes asked Vision, is Geraldine in there? And he says yes, and then they're wondering the fact that she has no house, no husband, no home, and anything like that. And the fact that it kind of reminded me the fact that it made me realize that why was Martha really there, because she doesn't have she has no house, so why she went there for a budget, because her house was a little bit of sprinklers as well. So in a way, she's just like no way for Geraldine to be there at Wanda's house. We see that Wanda's looking at her babies, and she sings them a Sokovian lullaby, and then she told Geraldine that she's a twin, and the fact that she had a brother named Pietro, and then Glenn, and then I don't know where Geraldine says Ultron, that Ultron told him, and Wanda gets a little spooked, a little freaked out, and she makes Martha disappear, and we don't see it in this episode, but we saw it in the trailers, that Wanda uses her powers and hits her. We see that Martha is wearing a necklace of death with a symbol sword, and Wanda notices that because of the red hair top to her, and the guy in a beehive costume. Wanda notices that, and she has her with she, and then that's when she throws her out of reality. In a way, there's so many things in this episode that I really liked. I really felt like we learned a lot more within this, and the fact that we see thing about the commercials made. The first one was about the toaster and the watch, and then the hydro soap in a way, and in a way it's about time and being in the moment, and the fact that it makes you think about when, remember in Winter Soldier when Hydro Solomon said we're out of time when he was starting to Captain America and Black Widow. It reminded me of that scene and that line in a way. So I really felt like this episode was really well done. I really enjoyed this episode so much. We also see that there's a moment where in this episode where we see Wanda looking at her tummy, and just decided to have the baby, and I really enjoyed seeing that. I feel like Wanda's trying to really escape reality, because in this episode we see that when Vision was trying to, he started to notice something was wrong. He Wanda looked at him, or she didn't want that conversation to go forward, so in her mind she had that no moment, and she didn't say no, but we see that little glitch, and we see that everything was back to normal for Wanda in a way. So there's a lot of things in this episode that is really great detail. I love the 70s vibe, and we see that we hear that when the episode ends, we did a song from the Monkees, the Daydream Believe, and that's from 1986. So this episode was a 70s episode, but this is they have a song from the 80s as the outro. So in a way, it's really interesting, and I really love that. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this episode of WandaVision. I really feel like there's so much more. I am so excited for the rest of the episode. Do you feel like we understand a bit more about this what's going on with Wanda. We see that there's a lot of things that are still not. We still have a lot more questions to deal with as well. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of WandaVision, this isn't related to the video or the show or anything like that. I got in the mail yesterday. It's a Stormbridge action figure that I got yesterday. Just wanted to show that out there. Since we're talking about Wanda. Yeah. That's a Japanese toy. Yeah. Anyways, just wanted to show that out there. It's not WandaVision related, but yeah. Alright, so let me know what you guys think about this review. Let me know if I missed anything or anything like that. Use the other WandaVision episodes that I reviewed over here, and you can subscribe right here. I'll see you guys next week with a new WandaVision review. Can't wait. Bye.